Okay, so who are you?
I'm Angel Vanbennekom.
And how long have you been with E52?
This is my first year with E52. I did my first show with them, Arsenic and Old Lace, last semester.
Could you compare Noises Off to Arsenic and Old Lace?
Noises Off and Arsenic and Old Lace are both hilarious shows, but they're really, really different. I mean, they both have to do with the theater, but one is all about a couple of crazy murdering old ladies, and the other one is about a bunch of crazy bad actors.
And how are you affiliated with Noises Off?
How am I feeling?
Affiliated.
How am I affiliated? I am playing Poppy Norton-Taylor, who is the overworked, high-strung assistant stage manager.
How are you feeling about that, actually?
How am I feeling about the show? I think the show is coming along really well. It's going to be a really tough week. We've just put our two-story set up, and so we're just putting together all of our blocking and everything that we've got to do. There's a lot of props, there's a lot of action, there's a lot of doors, there's a lot of sardines, there's a lot of stuff going on, so everybody's just kind of getting used to that. But I think it's coming along really well, and it's going to be a really funny show.
The set's pretty big. What's it like being on there?
On the set, right now it's wobbly. It's a little scary, and it's really high. But luckily, Poppy doesn't spend too much time on the set. She spends most of her time off in the wings, basically plotting to kill herself because of the insanity that is occurring in front of her.
What's it like working with the other cast members?
The other cast members, this has been a really great cast. There hasn't really been a single weak link in a cast, and sometimes that can happen in a theater production, but everybody's been really strong. Everybody's been really on top of it, learning their lines, learning their blocking, and trying to keep everybody together. You can't do this show without having a cast that works really well together. So it's really lucky that we have that.
What's your favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show is probably at the end of Act 2, when everything basically goes to hell. The show is turning into a disaster off stage. So on stage, you're kind of seeing little bits of that disaster, and this is when Poppy gets her big moment to deliver the worst news in history to her ex-boyfriend, the director, Lloyd.
All right, well, thank you. Do you have any messages for any of the actors or the crew?
Just basically a really big thank you for all of the casting crew for being so good. The biggest one going to Nick Bradley, our tech director. If anybody knows him, he is the god of tech in E52, and this show has only made that a million times more true. The fact that what he was able to do with this set was just completely amazing, and we all owe him basically our lives for being able to do what he did.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Come see Noises Off!